I think it was a very challenging quarter globally, and in spite of all the challenges, I think our company and our teams have done a phenomenal job. Our revenues are almost at stable. The SMR PBV portion is in the European side, the American side is almost stable. Our EBITDA actually has been maintained at 9.9%. On consolidated terms, definitely our number in the rupee terms has come down, but the effect of that is basically because the euro in Indian rupees translated is about 4.5% down. So if you take that into consideration, and also that we have actually brought down Brazil. This impairment is there for about almost 4.5–5 million euros, about 40 crores, and things like that. So I think, and under the circumstances, it's a very good effort by all our people. The team has done very well.
Okay, so my next question would be that there was a significant increase in the finance cost this quarter for the company. So any specific reason for this increase, and do you see this cost going down going forward?
So the finance cost, I think you mean the impairment that we have done. So probably that's what is showing over there. But yeah, it's a one-off cost. It's not something which is going to recur.
Very well, sir. So my next question would be that both SMR and SMP reported a decline in revenue as well as PBT. So any specific reason for this, and do you see this changing in the future?
So it depends upon, are you looking at the rupee terms or in the euro terms? In the euro terms, it's almost the same. Last quarter, we had given 1,400, 1.4 billion euros. At this moment, it's 1.394, so I think it's a very small change. But if you look at the EBITDA, it has actually gone up from 82 to 85 million. So in spite of a little bit lower on the sales side, the EBITDA has shown better. As a percentage, we maintained the same as last quarter, which is 9.9.
Very well, sir. Sir, new plants in Hungary and Tuscaloosa were expected to aid growth for SMR. So has there been a ramp up on that front, and do you see this aiding growth going forward for SMR?
So actually, it is not for SMR, they are for SMP, which is the interiors and exterior business. Yes, they are ramping up. Probably this quarter would be the final quarter when they will come up to their normal levels. So, or the established levels of about almost 1,300 cars per day. So they are very much close to that. And we think this quarter probably would be the last quarter where there might be some inverse effect. But otherwise, looks very, very good. I think the team is coming up very well over there. We have reduced quite a lot of the losses over there, but I think all of them are doing a phenomenal job at this moment.
Okay. Sir, and could you throw us some light on the greenfield plants per se? So is this expected to aid margins or growth for SMP going forward?
Absolutely. I think as they stabilize, every day we can see there is an improvement that's happening over there. So kudos to the team. I think the team is doing a great job. Under the circumstances, they're doing good to keep up with the supplies to the customer, and also more importantly, the quality and the delivery and all those critical aspects are getting better and better.
Okay. So as on September 2019, the company had about rupees 1.43 lakh crore worth of order book in hand. So has there been a change in this, or what is the current order book which the company has?
We guide you every 6 months. So in March, we will guide you again with the new order book and all that. But I'm sure we are winning a lot of orders out globally. So definitely the numbers will be declared in March 2020.
Okay, sir. And any Capex plans which the company has?
So the good news is that up till now, all the all the order book that we have, all the Capex is almost done. So other than maintenance Capex, we don't think there is much Capex left.
Okay, so lastly, could you give us some idea on how FY20 is expected to be for the company?
So my expectations personally will be that 1st of April onwards, India will improve very well. And I think all the plants all over the world would have been more, you can see a global revival of the cars and all that, whatever confusions that were there in the global outlook, they would have all been addressed. So I feel April onwards, you will start to see a better demand, better consumption also. Only one area of concern is China, which is the coronavirus. How that impacts globally will be seen, I think, in the next one and a half months coming forward. So in some sense, it augurs very well for a country like India because, there is going to be definitely a movement coming from China. A lot of the parts for the auto anchs are going to be supplied from India. So I think in the long term, in the 6 months to 1 year, 2 years, you will start to see that kind of a trend also happening. So I think it augurs very well for India and also for the world.